Algebra practice test. Question 1. Dash 3ab plus 4ac 2ad equals dash 3ab 4ac plus 2ad. True. False. Dash 3ab plus 4ac 2ad equals dash 3ab 4ac plus 2ad. Dash 3ab plus 4ac 2ad equals dash 3ab plus 4ac 2ad. Question 2. A father gave $500 to his two sons. He gave X dollars to one son. Which of the following expressions correctly shows the amount he gave to the other son? $500 plus X, $500 divided by X, $500 XX, $500 X. If X represents the amount given to one son, $500 X represents the amount given to the other son. Question 3. Solve X where 5x equals 20, 4, 5, 10, 15. 5x equals 20, x equals 20 divided by 5x equals 4. Question 4. Solve X where x 5 equals 15, 10, 15, 20, 25. X 5 equals 15, x equals 15 plus 5x equals 20. Question 5. Solve X where 3x plus 7 to 2 equals 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3x plus 7 to 2 equals 83x plus 5 equals 83x equals 3x equals 3 divided by 3x equals 1. Question 6. Irene is n years old. If Tom is twice as old, which of the following algebraic statements shows his age now? 2n plus x 2n n2. If Irene is n years old and Tom is twice as old as Irene, the algebraic formula to show how old Tom is would be 2xn or 2n. Question 7. John has B bats and buys C bats more. He then gives away D bats. Which of the following algebraic statements correctly shows how many bats John has left? D, B, C, B, C, D, B plus C, D, B plus D plus C. If John starts with B bats and buys C more bats, the total number of bats John has would be represented by the formula B plus C. When John gives D bats away, the sum of B plus C would subtract D bats to determine how many he has left. So, the formula is B plus C, D. Question 8. What is the representation algebraically of the cost of L feet of lumber at Y dollars per foot? L plus Y, LY, L slash Y, LY. There are a variety of ways to show multiplication, LXY.LY, LY. Question 9. 3x plus 6x equals 3x, 9 plus 2x, 9x, 9x plus 2. 3x plus 6x equals 9x. Question 10. 5a plus 2b, b plus 4a equals 9a plus b, 7a 3b, 6a. 5a plus 2b, b plus 4a equals 5a plus 4a plus 2b, b equals 9a plus b. Question 11. Find the value of 3abc, where a equals 2, b equals 3 and c equals 4, 12, 27, 72, 82. If a equals 2, b equals 3 and c equals 4, 3abc equals 3, 2, 3, 4, equals 6x 12 equals 72. Question 12. The sum of a certain number and 3 times the number is 40. What is the number? 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 plus 3, 8, equals 329 plus 3, 9, equals 3610 plus 3, 10, equals 4011 plus 3, 11, equals 44. Question 13. Joe is lending Frank $500 and Frank has 4 years to pay it back. Joe is charging 6% interest. Frank wants to determine how much interest he'll pay over the 4 years. He sets up the formula, interest, I equals loan amount, L, X rate, R, X time, T. Find I, $12, $120, $125, $1,200. I equals LX or XTL equals $500, R equals 6% and T equals 4 years slow equals $500 x 0.06 x 4 I equals $30 x 4 I equals $120. Question 14. In V equals 2M3, V is which of the following? Constant, dependent variable, independent variable, exponent. A dependent variable is a variable that depends on one or more other variables. In this equation, V depends on the value of M. An independent variable is a variable that can have its value chosen without considering the values of other variables. In this equation, M is an independent variable. Question 15. In B equals 3 plus 4W, 3 is which of the following? Constant, dependent variable, independent variable, coefficient. A constant is a value that does not change. In this equation, 3 is a fixed number that will not change. A coefficient is a number used to multiple a variable. In this equation, 4 is a coefficient of the independent variable W. Question 16. V equals B dt. Solve the formula for D. D equals B slash TV. D equals T slash BV. D equals VBT. D equals V slash BT. V equals B dt equals dBT. Question 17. B equals 1/2 mH. Solve the formula for H. H equals 1/2 bm. H equals 2b m. H equals 2m b. H equals 2bm. B equals 22. B equals 1 hm equals hm. Question 18. The absolute value of -14 is 14. True, false. The absolute value of a number, even a negative number, is a positive number. Question 19. 3 plus -14 equals 11 minus 11 minus 17 minus 42. 3 plus -14 equals 3 to 14 equals 17. Question 20. 20 minus 6 equals 14 minus 14, 26, 120. 20 minus 6 equals 20 plus 6 equals 26. Question 21. Add the following: 3x, 2y plus 2y plus 3z plus 2z, 4x, 5y, x, 5y, z, x dash, x, 5y, z, x, 5y plus 5z. 3x, 2y plus 2y plus 3z plus 2z, 4x, 5y equals 3x, 4x, 2y, 5y plus 2y plus 3z plus 2z equals x, 5y plus 5z. Question 22. 6x, 10 equals 4, x plus 3. Solve for x. X equals 9, x equals 10, x equals 11, x equals 12. 6x, 10 equals 4, x plus 3, 6x, 10 equals 4x plus 126, x equals 4x plus 222, x equals 22, x equals 11. Question 23. X, 6 equals 17. Solve for x. X equals 23, x equals 11, x equals 102, x equals 17/6. X, 6 equals 17, x equals 17 plus 6, x equals 23. Question 24. Which of the following is not a grouping symbol? Parentheses, braces, brackets, arrows. Grouping symbols such as parentheses, brackets and braces in math will contain numbers, variables and operations. The grouping symbol tells you to do the operation first. An arrow, on the other hand, is an implicating notation to show that both sides of a notation are equal. Question 25. A minus sign that precedes a parenthesis causes the sign of each term within the parentheses to change when the parentheses are removed. True. False. If a minus sign appears outside of a parentheses, the minus sign changes the terms within the parentheses when the parentheses is removed. For example, 2x 4y, dash 2x plus 4y. Question 26. If x equals 5, what is the value of 6x plus 2x? 25, 30, 35, 40. If x equals 5, 6x plus 2x, x equals 6, 5, plus 2, 5, 5 equals 30 plus 10 to 5 equals 35. Question 27. If 10 is separated into two parts, one of which is y, represent the second part. 10/y, 10 plus y, 10y, y, 10. If 10 is separated into two parts, one of which is y, the second part will be 10y. Question 28. Find three consecutive numbers such that 3 times the first is equal to 8 more than the sum of the other two. 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 12, 13, 14. X equals first number x plus 1 equals second number x plus 2 equals third number 3 x equals x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus 83 x equals 2x plus 11 x equals 11. Question 29. The ratio of the height of two buildings is 7:5. The first building is 210 feet tall. How tall is the second building? 140, 145, 150, 160. 7/5 equals 210/x 7x equals 1050x equals 150. Question 30. Factor the polynomial 5x 15. X equals 5, 5, x3, x3, 5x3, 5. When factoring, look to see what you can take out of a parentheses to put out front of it. It is the opposite of distributing in polynomial expressions. The first term 5x can be factored, 5x. The second term 15 can be factored, 5, 3.5 is the only factor common to both terms. Divide out the 5 from the terms and move the common factor to the front of the parentheses. Remember, when dividing 15 by 5, a 3 is left over. 0.5x/5 15/5 equals x3. Move the common factor to the front. 0.5, x3.